When I travel, all I do is simply just take this down and this just simply locks in place.
Oh man,
And so that makes traveling very convenient.
that is just brilliant. Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. So today we're meeting Paul. Hi Paul.
How you doing, Bob?
Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you very much.
And Paul has got a really beautiful cargo trailer. I think you're going to be very impressed. And so Paul, how long have you been on the road?
This is going on my second year
Second year.
full time.
Good.
Yep.
How's it going so far?
There's been a few, it's been a learning curve,
Sure.
definitely a few little ups and downs, but for the most part, it's gone really well. And now that I'm almost into 2 years on doing this now, I wish I had started this a long time ago.
That's the universal sentence. I wish I'd
Yes.
started this a long time ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure has.
How are you supporting yourself on the road?
So right now I'm still work camping. Last season I was working for a really nice high-end RV park up in Cannonville, Utah. And so this season I'm going to be working for another glamping camp where I'll probably be traveling from Port Angeles, Washington, all the way down to Grand Canyon. And I'll probably be doing that trip several times this next season. They've got 4 camps altogether.
Oh.
And so I'll have to start the season out with setting them all up and then going back and tearing them all down at the end of the season, and in between probably doing some maintenance at all the various different camps.
Good. Yeah, that sounds like you get to travel and be a nomad at the same time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sounds like a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about this opportunity.
Well, having seen the inside of your rig, I get questions all the time from people. Bob, who can you recommend that I get to do a build for me? They have the money, but they don't really have the skills or the tools or the time.
Yeah,
And so you do that.
I do. My main background is in industrial millwright, so you're sort of a jack of all trades, everything from fabrication to carpentry to electrical to you name it. I decided to build mine from scratch, and I happened to come up with this trailer was a really good opportunity at the time. I came across it, and I figured, well, that's going to be my first build.
There you go. And boy, you did a good job.
Yeah, thank you.
And so if people are interested in having you do a build for them, how could they contact you?
They can contact me through my email at mountainsong7267 at Gmail, and you can contact me through there. Do everything from full builds to just general RV repairs or van repairs, whatever needs to be done.
Cool. Very good. And when you see it, the inside, you're going to really wish you'd be glad that you call him and contact him and get him to do some work for you. You've got plenty of truck for that
Yes,
trailer.
I do have plenty of truck. This is a 2018 Dodge Ram 4-wheel drive. I've been in the off-road community for all throughout my life, ever since I've been learned to start driving. But this particular truck, it's not my typical 4-wheeler, but I needed a truck that was capable of towing my trailer around. And this is equipped for some of the very remote places that I do go.
So tell us about your trailer then.
So this is a 2011 Charmac trailer. It is 6.5 foot wide, and from back to the very tip of the nose is 14 foot. This trailer here is outfitted with 1200 watts of solar. I have 800 watts up on the very top, and then I have this fold out panel as well. There's another additional 400 watts.
Well, that is a nice setup.
When I travel, all I do is simply just take this down and this just simply locks in place.
Oh man,
And so that makes traveling very convenient.
that is just brilliant. Couldn't be any simpler.
I've got 690 amp hours of battery, and I'm hoping to increase that to lifetime 600 amp hour batteries. I've got 3 of those in there right now.
Oh my.
Of the 230s. So this couch folds out, just slides out every night for when I'm using it for my bed. And so during the daytime, I just slide it up. So this gives me my walking room in here. and I just set it up in the couch position during the daytime.
And did you fabricate this?
Yes, yeah,
Wow. So boy, that is light and super strong.
yeah. This is the frame is all out of aluminum. I had to do a little bit of compromise with weight. Um, all of the wood in here, I used to work for a lumber company up in Montana, and this is all yellow pine uh, tongue and groove. And the company I was working for had 3 units of this lumber that they were going to literally throw in the trash. And when I found out that they were going to throw it away, I asked them if I could have it, and they said, "Yeah, take it all." So I actually ended up getting 3 full units of this tongue and groove lumber, and I kept what I needed for this trailer. And then I have some friends up in Montana, some Amish carpenters that have their own cabinet shop. And so, with all the extra lumber that I had, which was about 2.5 units, I took it up to them and just gave it to them and said, "Here you go, have some lumber."
Nice.
So they can use it for their cabinets and cabinet making, whatnot. This is my pantry and closet. And
Make sure nothing falls out.
yeah, I forgot to check that before we
That's a way
stopped.
of life.
So I have all of these upper 3 shelves. It's just all canned foods and dry foods and stuff like that. Down below is just all extra storage. I do travel with a lot of tools and equipment, and so every bit of storage is very useful. This side over here, which is a little hard to get to, but is just closet area and then more storage down below. And I'm always working on other people's rigs and stuff, and so I'm constantly um, picking up items. This is my kitchen. Um, when I built this countertop, I had a friend of mine that she did a little bit of artwork and stuff, and so I had her do this little bit of artwork on top.
Oh yeah.
And so I just really, I've always liked the saying and stuff like that, and so I thought it would be really neat to incorporate that into my build.
Nice. It really is.
Yeah,
Just little touches add so much.
it does. It does. I wanted the idea behind this trailer was to make it my own little cabin.
Yeah.
And
You
so,
succeeded. It's a beauty.
yeah. And so, I added all these little touches, my uh, little bear outlets, covers. Of course, I have all the deer antler type handles on all the counters and all the cabinet doors and whatnot.
Well, yeah.
And so, yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so up top up here on these, you'll notice on the roof there's all these little clips, and what these do is they just hold up my doors
Nice.
so I can get in there. And spices on this one, and this is just plates and miscellaneous kitchenware and stuff like that up there. So this trailer was built for design for one person and one person only. I think it would be impossible to have 2 people in here. But for me, all these cabinets up here are just all my clothes. And I just keep all my clothes in these. As you can see, I am pretty big into hunting. I do
Hmm.
do a lot of black powder hunting and bow hunting and stuff up in Montana. And so I want to get back into doing that again as I travel to other different states. My ice go, I put it on 550-pound drawer slides. And so this just slides out. And so I'm able to get in. I love having the freezer on one side and the refrigerator on the other.
That is huge.
But yeah, it's the biggest one that ice go makes, I believe.
Yeah. I
And this
guess.
one's a 90 quart. Down below my refrigerator, down here, is my 30-gallon freshwater tank. And so everything is very tight spaced.
Yes.
There's not much room in between anything. After watching a couple of your videos and about lifetime, I decided to go with the whole lifetime setup.
Hmm.
And so you can see I built a custom battery tray or shelf with all my different batteries in there. And this up front here is what I call my control room. And so everything that operates this trailer is all inside here. So that's my on-demand hot water heater down there. And that is just a lifesaver. I've had quite a few different on demands, and I swear to them, they just work really, really well. And then everything off to the left is all my solar and lighttime equipment that I have over there. And so I I am going to be upgrading the solar system, as I was saying. Um, I just realized recently that Lifetime makes a 600 amp hour battery. And so my goal for the summer is to upgrade my solar panels from 400-watt panels to 550-watt panels, and then swapping out my batteries to 600 amp hour batteries,
Oh, wow.
which will give me a total of 1800 amp hours. The reason why people always ask me why I need such a big solar system, I do a lot of welding. My goal is this summer is to buy the accessories that I need to not only do steel welding, but aluminum as well. So I'm going to be buying a new spool gun this summer. And so that way I can do aluminum work as well. So running a welder, that's where the solar system comes in. We did run a pretty sizable welder off of this trailer last summer, and my solar system was able to keep up with it okay. One of the things when I built this trailer that I demanded that I had to put in is I wanted a full size shower.
Uh-huh.
And so even this trailer is sort of small, this trailer does have a full size shower in it. This shower is 2 foot wide by 4 foot long. I didn't put in a black tank. No, I just stick with the old good that's the typical bucket, which
Yeah.
works great. I never had no problems with that. Makes it easy. This cabinet up here is just where I keep cereal and bread and whatnot like that. This cabinet down here is just all sorts of miscellaneous stuff, books and just oddball storage and whatnot. Down in the bottom is my Webasto diesel heater, and I've been really, really happy with that. Yeah, so this trailer here, having the awning has been a real blessing. This is a 10-foot wide awning comes out to about 8 foot out. And so the awning is you can see nice lot of shadows out here, and it really, really is nice to have. This table here, I initially wanted the idea of having something to cook on out here and clean fish or whatever. However, with all the work that I do, I find myself using this more of a workbench than anything else. But this is like the solar panel on the other side. It just slips right up, and these things just lock it into place.
And one thing to really notice is you've got the double axles.
Yes,
So you've got the weight carrying.
yeah, and that's the nice thing about both cargo trailers and horse trailers. They are built to haul weight, and just the frames on them and the axles that they use on them, they're heavy duty axles. These are torsion axles. I'm not a big fan of the torsion axles myself, so I am thinking about doing an upgrade to the suspension system on this.
So you do builds for other people,
Yep.
and so if they're interested in contacting you about doing a build for them, tell us again your contact info.
So they can reach me through my email, and my email is mountainsong MOUNTAINSONG 7267 at Gmail.
So
And
check. So email him there, and your YouTube.
my YouTube channel is Paul Benbow at Mountain Boy Nomad at YouTube.
Well, Paul, thank you so much for sharing your home with us. My goodness, you've done a great job.
Well, thank
It's
you very
just a
much.
work of art. It's
Yeah,
a rolling showroom for anyone who wants to consider hiring you.
I think it was sort of funny because at the RTR this year, when the day that I brought this, I had so many people going through it and looking
Yeah,
at it, and
yeah.
I got a lot of compliments on it, and I'm pretty proud of it. I still got some more work to do on it a little bit as time goes on, but as with any rig, yeah, as time goes on, we figure out what we'd like to have a little bit different with our rigs, and so we do little modifications here and there and make them a little bit more efficient and comfortable for us.
Always, yeah.
Yep.
But this is a good one right from the start. You hit a
Yep.
you hit a home run on your first hit. You're
Well, thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, folks, I hope you've got some great ideas, and be sure and write him and watch his YouTube channel. If so, then like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye now.
Bye, folks.